Hello
Hey
everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the class.
Very warm welcome to one and all. So many of you have already joined in. Monisha is here, Ayushman is here. Can we just refresh the chat so that we see who all have joined in for the session?
All right.
Vishal, Muskan, all of you are coming in. Welcome. Good evening all of you.
And trust me, today we are going to have a lot of fun in this session.
Absolutely. See, with the pressure of school and board exams, I'm sure you're having a tough time managing all the classes also along with it. To get relief from this struggle, I think they are really looking for some tips.
Absolutely.
Wonder no more, we are here for the same. So we will be sharing some amazing tips. But before we get started, by the way, Khushbu ma'am, why do you think such exams are important? Because I think this is a very common doubt they all have. कि देने चाहिए क्या ये exams?
Exactly. So I think, Kriti, yes, these exams are indeed important because not only about, see, if you talk about the syllabus, yes, everybody would be focusing on their school syllabus. But yes, these exams actually enhance your IQ, their logical thinking, your analytical thinking. So basically, it helps you in understanding the concepts really better.
Absolutely. Anukriti is in class 8th and she's saying she wants to participate in IMO already.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Great.
Thank you, Muskan.
Awesome.
Well, this is for 9th and 10th graders. Yes. Hi, Bishal.
He's saying it just levels up your confidence. Absolutely,
Yes, absolutely.
right.
They polish your concepts, reasoning and thinking. Yes.
Hey, some of you have participated in last year
also. Wow.
Already on the right track.
Yuvraj, Joe, Himani, Bishal, in IMO. Wow, awesome.
Good.
So before we properly start the session, I hope that you all have joined the Telegram channel because you are going to get the session updates over here. So whatever sessions are going to come up, all the notifications regarding that you will get on the Telegram, and some interesting revision questions, homework questions, and yes, most important thing, the session PDFs which you keep asking for, that would be shared there.
Absolutely. So whatever you demand, we are definitely delivering that. So connect with us there as well.
So whatever you ask for, we generally come up with that, isn't it, Kriti?
Chat box mein likhte raho, we will definitely act on it. For sure. Hey, most of you have joined Telegram.
Wow, that's awesome. Super excited. Yes, we are excited too.
Great. So, by the way, we hope we are perfectly audible, perfectly visible. You can see the smiley on the PPT. Everything is working fine. If yes, then quickly let us know.
Give us thumbs up, smileys, or whatever emojis you like if we are visible and audible to you. All right. Lots of thumbs up and smileys we can see here.
Good to see.
Awesome.
They're giving a green signal, literally posting everything green.
That's nice. All right, Kriti, I think let's not waste any more time here. Let's get started. All right, so I know there is no doubt that education is the secret key to human success. And yes, the root of education lies in the competition. And competitive exams for school students, that's actually at the core of Indian education system. I'm sure that everybody would have seen that movie, Three Idiots. In that movie, that a message was clearly given by the head of that institute, right? He was trying to teach a lesson to the students. And I think it is true. It is actually right. We should learn from it, isn't it?
Absolutely, and I think nowadays competition is somehow getting tougher.
Tougher day by day.
Every day.
Yes.
I mean, it was tough.
At our time as well, but now, yes, things have changed.
Now I think the doorway to get into the best institute, it's not a straight road.
Yes.
It's not straightforward, and we understand that.
That's why we are here today, to help you out, to guide you. So today we'll be talking about some of the competitive exams. So I think let's get started. So
over here, definitely, we understand, that now a lot of more hard work is required. Don't worry, we are here. We will help you work really hard.
Yes, Himani, it's indeed tough. We agree to that, but we are here for the guidance. Yes, Vishal.
Absolutely. See, you just need to put consistent efforts. I think this goes without saying.
I think it's for every exam, not just for the competitive exams, whether it's for your school exam, whatever exam you're going to write, consistency has to be there.
Yes. And we'll help you crack these exams. Don't worry, we are here to share some tips with you. But before we dive straight into it, let's understand what are these exams all about first.
Exactly.
Because I think the prerequisite is very much required.
Right. So let's first talk about the IMO, which is nothing, that's the International Math Olympiad. So all the details regarding the IMO I'll be sharing today. So let's get started. So you might have questions in your mind. What is IMO? How does an IMO paper appear? Stages of the IMO, awards and recognition. So I'll be talking about all these things one by one. So IMO, International Mathematics Olympiad. It's basically a mathematics Olympiad for high school students. And it is one of the oldest international science Olympiads. And you know, Kriti, first IMO, it held in 1959. So many years back. Can you even imagine that? That happened in Romania, and that time 7 countries participated in it. And then it gradually, it increased, it expanded to 100 more countries from 5 continents.
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah.
This is how interesting this Olympiad is actually.
And we can understand its importance also. And you see, over 90% of the world population it is representing.
Correct.
Wow. So the competition, basically it happens once a year. And each participating country, it sends a team of 6 students. Now, talking about how does an IMO paper appear. So basically this paper consists of 6 problems, each carrying 7 marks. So basically you get 4.5 hours on the first day, and there you have to attempt 3 questions you have to answer. On the next day again you get 4.5 hours and you have to answer the rest of the questions. So that's how this is. And the difficulty level keeps on increasing from problem 1 to problem 6.
But as Himani is saying, why fear when Byjus is here?
Absolutely right, Himani.
So we are right here to help you out. Don't worry.
Yes, Bishal. Once in a year, 6 questions. Anukriti, I ranked 2nd last year in IMO and INS. So wow, that's awesome.
Good to know that.
Thank you, Anshika. All right, so talking about basically the topics that we have. So most of the problems are from the field of algebra, from geometry and combinatorics and number theory. So now you know the syllabus also. Coming to the next point, point number 3, that is stages of IMO. So there are basically 6 stages. The first is pre-regional mathematical Olympiad. Second stage is regional mathematical Olympiad. Third is Indian National Mathematical Olympiad. Fourth, IMO training camp. Fifth is pre-departure camp. And your last stage is International Olympiad. So these were about the stages of IMO. Yes. Bishal, loved that video last day on IMO questions past year. Wow. Thank you.
Adarsh is waiting for some luck to take place in this case. Hard work plus luck. Okay.
Yes, absolutely. That works. Thank you, Adarsh. So talking about the awards and recognition. So the participants are ranked according to their individual scores. So medals are awarded to the highest ranked participants. And cutoffs are chosen so that the number of gold, silver and bronze medals can be are awarded in the ratio 1:2:3. And participants who do not win any medal but who score 7 points, basically their names are also they also receive an honorable mention.
That's all kya chahiye.
That's what.
Great.
All right. So that was a glance intro of IMO. I'm sure that now we all are aware of the syllabus, the pattern and the scholarships. So let's move ahead. Let's talk about the another competitive exam, and that is NTSE. So Kriti ma'am will walk you through it.
All right. So over here, we definitely understand that, it's too much information in 2 minutes. Just absorb all this. This is going to help you. You can always come back and watch the video again. Don't worry about that.
And also, whatever questions you have, please post in the chat section. We are here to answer your questions.
Absolutely. So, again, 2 minutes are going to come up right now when I'll be discussing about NTSE, but all these things are very important for you to know. You need to know about what is NTSE, it's National Talent Search Examination, and some really important sub-parts of NTSE. Because if you don't know this, you really can't start your preparation properly on point. So, we all know it's a national level exam. Okay, it's one of the most prestigious competitive exams for all the school students. If you know whatever information I'm telling you, keep posting loads of thumbs up. So this way we'll also get to know how many of you remember. We've had a session on this, right? Okay, so subjects, we have science, we have social science, we have mental ability, general awareness, mathematics, everything is going to be there. And who's going to conduct this exam? It's going to be everyone's favorite, NCERT will be conducting it, and the mode is offline. Please note this, that you have to be physically present there, okay? So offline mode होगा exam का. Frequency की अगर हम बात करें, just like IMO, it's going to be once every year. So once every year they have the opportunity to crack this exam. So there you go. It's going to be. I see loads of thumbs up.
Yes,
so they know
yes.
about this. All right, talking about eligibility. See, it's going to be very different for regular students, for distance learning students, for the students studying abroad. What you have to do is go back and watch this video that we already have put up for NTSE, and you will get to know about the eligibility in great detail.
Yes, whenever you have doubts, the recorded videos are there on YouTube. You can go and watch it. Like we generally watch the YouTube videos later, we can increase the speed and watch it.
That's
we can
the
save
best
time.
part.
Yes.
We can quickly, have a quick recap about all these things.
And just you can just jot down the important pointers.
So coming to stages, your thumbs up is making me feel that you know it, but okay, still bata dete hain. There are going to be 2 stages. The first is going to be a state level exam, and the second one is going to be national level. For both the stages, basically the syllabus, like there are going to be 2 exams, MAT and SAT. 2 parts are there. MAT is your mental ability test. So this portion will have logical questions, reasoning questions. So you have to really put on your thinking caps to answer this one. For SAT, that's Scholastic Aptitude Test. Every subject related information, like the subjects that I've told you, would be there. So subject related questions would be there. You'll get questions from science, mathematics, social science. So you have to be really thorough with the subject knowledge for SAT. Now coming to duration, it's going to be 120 minutes for each stage respectively. Marking scheme, of course, total marks 400. You all know about this. And I know this is the happiest point, awards and recognition. So yes, NTSE grants scholarships to meritorious students. Now, a lot of information again shared with you. I know they might be feeling कि कितना कुछ बता दिया. Just absorb, just let this go in. Why we are telling you this really quickly is so that you know what this exam is all about. Now we will be sharing some really important, suggestions that we have, some tips that we have.
But before that, Kriti, I think we should take some questions. I think a lot of questions students are posting regarding the books. So don't worry, we will be answering this question, because many times before preparing for any exam, whether it's their school exam, it's the competitive exam, books is one thing, which is actually bothering them every time. Which book to refer? Yes?
Is ST important for NTSE? Yes, Anukriti, it is very important. So stage 2, remember SAT, you will get questions out of that.
All right.
So they're asking for some courses. What you can do is keep posting your queries. See, you wanted us to come up with this session, and there you go, here we are. Similarly, if you want to know anything from us, post it over there, we'll definitely act on it.
All right. So let's start with some. We would like to share some tips with you. Why these competitive exams are really important. Why you should go for it. So the first thing, see, you guys are lucky. I would say that you're getting an early exposure to learning and competition, because this actually builds up confidence.
Absolutely.
Right? And confidence is really important, whether it's any phase of your life, not just for your school life, I would say. And it actually sharpens skills which raise your level from the other students at the same platform. So competitive exams, they will enhance the skill of understanding the application of concepts. Yes.
Great. But
any tips from your end, Kriti?
So what you've shared is like, I think बाकी 2 नहीं भी देखेंगे तब भी you should definitely go and appear for these exams. But of course it also builds very strong foundation. So it makes you think logically. You'll develop your IQ. You will develop a lot of critical thinking skills. That is also really required. And that is something that's, I think all good things come out of such competitive exams.
And if I talk about
sure.
specifically for mathematics, it actually, these kind of, when you try out these kind of things, logical questions, reasoning based questions, analytical thinking questions, they actually enhance your mathematical skills. And these days, Kriti, we are anyways doing a lot of sessions on IQ as well. I'm sure that students might be liking it.
I hope you're retaining all these sessions. Super exciting sessions hai. If not, you can always go back and watch the sessions held by ma'am. Alright, another really important point is it helps to choose career. See, it helps in choosing a career, because when you appear for such exams, when you prepare for such exams, you actually get to know, you identify your areas of strength, interest.
Right.
So in a way, आपको एक direction मिलता है to choose.
And that too very early.
Yeah.
Which is good. I guess.
It's like a life skill
Yes.
given at a really
Very
early stage.
Early stage, right?
So basically, you start to make right decisions, and then sab sorted hoga aage. Don't worry about this. Yes, absolutely, strong and
Your
weak
weak
areas.
areas.
Correct.
All right. So Bishal were asking. Yes, Bishal, we will come back to this. Yes, we will answer this question.
Do we need
We need chapter-wise lectures for Olympiads, courses. Don't worry about that. We'll be answering all these questions in a while. They have a lot of questions regarding the books, regarding the chapters, like what to study, from where to study. Don't worry about that.
The best part is they have a lot of questions, which means
Yes.
they're very interested.
Yes.
So definitely this is a good point, because आपको questions नहीं आएंगे तो आपका interest भी नहीं show होगा. तो आने चाहिए questions. Good.
All right. So now we'll be discussing some important tips to crack these exams. Like you were asking how to crack it basically. So let's get started. So first thing is you need to follow the accurate syllabus, right? See, before you start preparing for any exam, whether it's IMO, whether it's NTSE, whether it's your school exam, whatever it is, the first and foremost point that you need to take care of is you need to know the exact syllabus, because only according to that you can prepare, right? Otherwise, you'll be spending time, because see, whenever you're preparing for anything, we all know what to do, but we do not know what not to do. So that is
Yeah.
very important, because there we are wasting a lot of time.
Correct. This is like the foundation, na? मतलब course ही नहीं पता होगा तो how will you
Yes.
begin? So this is like the most important thing. So whatever tips we will be discussing with you right now, all of them, they seem really simple, okay? But the point is, we kind of take it for granted, and
Yes.
that's where we make a huge mistake. So we
Yes.
don't want you to commit this blunder or this mistake.
Right.
That's why we are discussing these very basic points. But yes, if you'll actually follow these points, you will see a remarkable difference.
Right. And when you were asking about the syllabus, so basically for each class, the syllabus is designed by the as per the school curriculum, it is designed by that. It is followed by the various boards as well. And I would say that your syllabus is the most important, most valuable resource, because it will help you to understand your domain, your important topics, what you need to go through actually. Yes. Any questions?
Good evening, Namrata.
I think some students are now joining.
Good to have all of you. It's okay, you can always go back, watch the video again as well.
Whatever you have missed, recorded sessions would be there.
See, a lot of doubts are popping in your head right now, and we understand that, because suddenly we see two terms and they're like, karna kya hai is exam mein? So keep posting your doubts. We will be taking them up. Don't worry about that. Great. So a very important point that has been shared by Khushbu ma'am, that you need to follow accurate syllabus. As she said, you need to know what needs to be done and what
Not
to be done.
do.
Most
That is more
importantly.
important. Yes.
Most importantly, जो नहीं करना, because we don't want you to just waste your energy in something जो आ
because
नहीं
you
रहा.
have your school exams as well. Simultaneously, you'll be preparing for these papers. So it's very important for you to know what not to be done, what not to be studied. Yes.
Now, once you know the syllabus, once you're very much aware of that, the next step is to choose the study material correctly. A lot of books are there, a lot of mock test papers, previous question papers, brief notes, so many sources are there. You need to pick up the source really importantly. But I think the good part about these exams is that you really don't need to mug up anything. You don't need to cram anything, unlike the school exams.
Yes. But I think mugging up, cramming, it will not even if help you even if you're doing for your school exams.
Yeah.
Because anyways, you need to see, once you understand the concept, whatever question, because I personally believe no question is difficult. Trust me. If you know the concepts well, you will be able to answer whatever question you come across to you in your paper. Whether it's complex, even if you come across a complex one, just break that into small chunks. Trust me, you will be able to answer it. Yes.
So basically, I think the practical use of knowledge is what will win you the scholarship,
Yes.
for sure. This is what is going to level up your game.
Absolutely.
There's somebody named the silly. First of all, we would want to know your name. Can we start the preparation from now? The answer is a big yes, by the way. Correct. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So, know the syllabus, know the sources, get the right study material.
One more thing I would like to add here, Kriti, when we are talking about the right study material, like Kriti ma'am said, lot many books are available in the market. And what I have seen with the students, what they do is they would keep so many books with them. Okay, let's do this topic from from here. Please don't do that. Start with only one book. Rather than doing 3 books one time, do one book 3 times.
Master, golden
Yes.
rule. Golden rule is
Yes.
out there, guys. This is, I think, really, really important क्योंकि इससे क्या आप revision भी बहुत अच्छे से कर पाओगे. You'll be able to revise
Yes.
it better. So,
All
amazing
right.
point.
Another thing after once you know the syllabus, you know the right study material, another important thing that you need to keep in mind is strategic planning. See, I know that everybody has a goal, right? But a goal without a plan is of no use. So we need to plan accordingly. Now that we know, okay, I'm going to write this paper, I'm going to prepare for it. So what should we do? What should be our first step? Our first step should be, we should make a proper timetable, a timetable which is achievable. And you should set small targets for yourself. Targets for every day. And after every 5-6 days, you should evaluate yourself. That is very important. And when you are studying, I would say that don't study at such long stretch because I think nobody can focus for such long hours, right?
Absolutely.
Your mind also need to relax. So for focus and concentration, breaks are also important.
Very important.
Yes.
Okay. Tell us in the comment section how many of you believe in planning, by the way. Let's see. In general,
Yes.
before you begin with anything.
And how many of you actually plan and you follow it? Because I think follow wala
I think
cheez
the
sab-
ones who are planning will try to follow it also. The problem is in starting, in making a
Yes.
plan.
Muskan is giving thumbs up. Yes.
Good to know that some of you are really far-sighted,
Wow.
planning सब करके चल रहे हो.
Mahesh Kumar. Yes,
To-do
to-do
list.
list. Absolutely, you should make a to-do list.
Adarsh is raising hand.
Yes.
High five, Adarsh. We also try to plan everything.
Yes, Yuvraj Giri, Regu. They
Good.
all are so disciplined, I must say.
Correct.
Wow.
Good to know
Awesome.
that. All right. So now the next really important thing. P for planning, P for practice. Two really, really important things, I must say. Dedicated practice, and there is no substitute for practice. There is no shortcut over here. You have to spend a considerable amount of time in practicing because that's how you'll actually develop problem solving skills, reasoning skills, I think all kinds of good skills. So practice to बहुत सारा करना पड़ेगा, and when we practice, we actually get to know about the correct approach, the proper approach
Right.
to appear. What to do, what not to do, as ma'am said, everything will come only when you practice. So how many of you are promising right now that no matter whether it's IMO or is it
Yes.
NTSE, you will be practicing a lot? Let's see.
Vishal says, yes ma'am, smileys. I follow my plan. I also attended session how to manage time effectively. Wow, Anukriti. I hope it helped you. Muskan says, I will try. That's nice.
As long as you're ready to try, I think
Great.
it's the right path.
Yes. Yuvraj Giri, I promise.
Promise thumbs up coming up. Good. Great. Good to see that. This makes our day. As long as you're ready to try, I think half the battle is won there only.
All right. So another very important tip, time management. I think this tip is something that is going to help you.
Most important. इसमें
Most
star लगा
important
देते
for
हैं.
every type of exam, Kriti, isn't it? Every exam. Since, see, once you have done, you know the concepts, you have practiced a lot, what should be the last step? A lot many times it happens. When you go for the exam, you say that, ma'am, I knew the whole paper, but still I couldn't answer a few questions. I knew them, but still I left it. Why? Because I was short of time. So here comes the time management. We need to learn it. So how to learn that actually? So what you need to do is, once we are done with all the concepts, we have learned all the concepts, we have practiced questions also, we need to start practicing mock papers, previous year question paper. I think Bishal in the beginning asked about it. Previous year questions in this, that's the right strategy for every kind of paper, whatever it is. Because see, only practice makes a man perfect, right? Time management also you're going to learn this way.
Correct.
Right?
And
Yes, Kriti.
absolutely right. I think one really important point that you've mentioned is to evaluate.
Yes.
That is really
Evaluation
important.
is very important because once you evaluate yourself, then only you will be able to identify your strength, your weaknesses. Accordingly, you will be able to work on it. Accordingly, you would try to improvise that, right? And then only you will be able to enhance whatever your mistakes are. So this is very important. Even whenever you are practicing any paper, so I always suggest them this thing. Whenever you are practicing, please time yourself. Don't do a paper like you started at 10 o'clock in the morning and you're sitting till 3 o'clock in the evening, or you're solving just one paper. That is of no use. It is not going to help you. If the time is for 1 hour, sit for 1 hour at a stretch and try solving this. That's the right way to do it.
Absolutely, and I think by evaluating, they can actually fine-tune their schedule, so you can keep
Exactly,
changing,
right.
keep making it work for you. And this point, why we've put 3 stars over here, is because this point saves you from the last-minute hassles. We don't want last-minute hassles, right? And I think when you were talking about the kid who says, "Ma'am, paper chhoot gaya," I think we all have been there at some point or the other. If yes, then give us a thumbs up in the comment section. Let us also know if you faced this problem. And if yes, then don't take this point for granted. Okay, these are really simple points, and we I think we tend to think that simple hai to kya important hoga.
Right.
But that's where we make a mistake. Whatever we are discussing, they might be really basic points, but these basic points is actually what will help you level up your game. Yes.
Right. Time management is must. The whole year we keep practicing, we keep learning concepts, we keep watching videos, we learn from our school teachers, tuition teachers. But I think, Priti, this is one point which we generally, we don't really realize it, right?
Yeah.
The importance of time management. And we realize it once the paper is done.
And it's another life skill actually.
Yes.
तो ये आप अपनी real life में भी at every point apply करोगे. So I think from the very scratch, from the very beginning, develop this habit of managing your time well. It's going to be really helpful. Whichever career you choose, in general also, in life, this is going to be very important. But yes, for the time being, for this Olympiad, this is a must do, guys. ये बहुत important point है. And in short, like, I think we'll basically, what we are trying to tell you is that you need to have a thorough understanding of the exam pattern.
Yes.
हर exam का अपना एक certain pattern होता है.
Yes.
IMO-NTSE का exam pattern क्या है? Be very well aware.
So before you start preparing for it, go through the syllabus, check the exam pattern. Like we have already discussed with you the exam pattern, like the frequency, eligibility criteria, the stages, duration, everything. But still, once the session ends, you can watch. Recorded session is there. You can watch. You can increase the speed and write the main points. And syllabus also we have told
I'm
you.
sure they remember these 2 minutes, heaviest 2 minutes where we were speaking
Right.
just non-stop, giving you the information. I'm sure you remember, and you can always come back. But yes, along with that, practice, really, really important. Practice is, like, it goes without saying. We keep restating the same thing. This is what is going to improve your critical thinking skills. So yes.
So don't worry. We are here. We have got you covered.
For sure.
Yes.
So I think a big smiley over you. I hope it looks like a smiley though. It's a smiley. It's a smiley from our end. So we've got you covered, guys. And
Well, I would like to take this question, Faisal. Yes, you can go and apply it on the site at the IMO. Yes. All right. So, Vishal, accordingly, whichever paper, whichever exam you want to apply for, whether it's NTSE or IMO, now you know the pattern. You know, like in IMO, there is basically 6 questions are there, each carrying 7 marks. So, go through the past year papers. You will get an idea.
how to increase
Speed of writing, practice. Practice. That's
And
the key to success.
To most of your questions, I think our answer is fixed.
Yes.
Practice. Correct.
Tejaswini, please don't let negative things affect your mind. Be positive. Yes? The journey has not even started, I would say.
So practice. We'll keep telling you. Kuch bhi question hoga, I think bottom line is that you really need to have a lot of practice. Even if you think that you're not able to crack the exam, only once you will practice, maybe the next time for some other competitive exam, you will definitely be able
Yes,
to.
and Anukriti is right. See, confidence is also very important. Sometimes what happens is even if you know everything, but you don't have that much of confidence. Even if you know the things, you try making up silly mistakes, you end up writing the wrong answers. So please, have faith in yourself, believe in yourself.
Vishal is saying how much time to give to each question.
So Bishal, depending, that's what I said. I think I've answered to your question just a few minutes before. Depending which paper you are applying for, like for the NTSE, the pattern is different. For IMO, pattern is different, right? So according to that, so time would be dependent on that only.
See, Olympiads mein na, more or less you have to answer lightning speed se.
Yes.
You have to be really quick in answer. Fatafat se answer karna hai. If you feel you're stuck, just move on to the next question, because usually I think the main thing is to choose which questions to,
Right.
actually answer. This is a really, really important I think this basically decides whether you'll actually
Yes.
crack the exam or not. कि कौन से questions आपको actually में appear करने हैं. All right.
All right, now let us give you a glimpse of the upcoming session. So, next session is on 7 June, that is Tuesday. Of the polynomial. All right, and we have free trial classes as well. Link is given in the description, and you are getting 24/7 video lessons on the app. So anytime you can watch it, depending on your routine. Obviously, everyone has a different routine. Depending on your convenience, you can watch it. And personalized learning journey is there, dual teacher model, and instant doubt clarification. What else you want? You're getting everything over here.
Absolutely. I mean, two teachers are there. One would clear the conceptual clarity.
Yes.
One would be there to solve your doubts. And the best part is at any point.
Yes.
So yes, I think these features are super awesome, and I can see many of you posting loads of good smileys now that yes.
Thank you, Bishal, Muskan.
Awesome. So guys, it's all going to be good. Don't worry about this.
And if you all are liking this session, please hit the like button quickly. Yes. And if you feel that these sessions are actually helping you, they are fruitful for you, please share it with your friends or whomsoever you feel that it's going to help them. And I hope everybody has subscribed the channel, because we don't want you to miss on any new updates, any new notifications from us.
Absolutely. So yes, quickly like this video, share with your friends and subscribe to the channel, and just keep working hard, give your best. We are already super proud of all of you, each one of you, and we are sure that many of you would crack the exam.
Definitely.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright, on this positive note, it's time to sign off now, but we'll see you super soon again. Until
All right.
then, take
See you.
care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.